Hello, this is Frank from FNL Superstore doing another hopefully quick and painless feature demo review of the Zenithink, wow, spit that out 3 times fast, ZT280-Z102. From the beginning, we're doing a Skype demo to show you that the video chat does work with the 2.3 Gingerbread OS. There was a competitor's website that said it doesn't. Well, there you go, there's your proof. If you purchase it from us, we will update it before it leaves us. Skype is one of the most popular questions, so we try to hit that on pretty much every review that the tablet can do it. You notice right off the bat that the Z102 uses a Flytouch casing here. Pretty much all of the buttons and the speakers in the same spot. It's the exact same casing. I've seen sellers dub the Z102 a Flytouch 5. I even have an ad with that same kind of dubbing, but there is actually a Flytouch 5 quote-unquote model which still uses the outdated Infomic processor while only upgrading the screen to a capacitive screen. Plus, there's still the fact that the Flytouch model is pretty much a generic model without any real manufacturer or developer of firmware. I mean, the only people who know the manufacturers of these things actually live in China. So I guess if you live in China, you probably could walk next door to the manufacturer. If not, good luck getting the firmware. And you can guarantee that if you buy a generic Flytouch, that you will be waiting around a long time for firmware updates or for people on websites that are trying to scam you, pretending like they only sell the real Flytouch models, so you'll come and buy them from their store, which is a complete joke. And I really don't see how that company is going to be upgrading to these new models. Great thing about Zenithink is they have active software developers constantly working on their firmware, and if you go to their website, you'll see their steady stream of updates in the download section. Also, support is very active on the Flytouch forums, which we do sponsor, and one of their software developers, from what I understand, it frequents there a lot. When the C91 came out, he had already had a custom ROM for it, and it had only been out maybe 2 weeks. This tablet has a Cortex A9 processor, 4 GB of storage, which is of course expandable by 32 GB. Micro SD cards, it's starting to sound like a record here. Internal GPS, just like the Flytouch, 512 MB of DDR2 RAM, from what I understand. 10-inch resistive 2-point touch screen, and the usual Flytouch ports, which you can see pictures of on my website. I hate explaining to them. You know, I'd rather just you guys go to my website, flsuperstore.com, or go to my eBay site and just look at the pictures. There's tons of them on there. The only comparison, though, to the Flytouch really is the case. Everything else I think has put into the tablet, all the way to the speakers, is light years ahead of a generic Flytouch manufacturer. And like I said, we're going to completely stop carrying any generic Flytouch manufacturers unless another company comes forward and says, hey, we make the Flytouch and we're going to support it. There's been none to date. As you watch the demo, you're going to see that it's going to play your most popular apps and games on the market, of which, of course, it has the full real Android market. And people always ask me the question, and if you read my ads, it will tell you in the quotes, it says full Android market, paid and free. This means that anything that the tablet is capable of running, because the Android does kind of scan the tablet to see what it has on it, should be seen on the market. Paid apps will be there for you to purchase if you want to. You'll see it runs Facebook, Twitter, Pandora, Kindle, Nook, 3D games just fine. Demo a 3D Tiki at the end. It also does Crusade of Destiny and some other games I've demoed on the C71 and also the C91, which unfortunately I need to get the video up for that. I don't know why I haven't done that already, because maybe it's just busy because of holidays. It's usually free versions of the games before you purchase, so I suggest you go out there and download those and see if they work. You know, I don't know why these developers write games and apps like this they only make them for the Tegra 2 processor or the Qualcomm processor instead of just writing them for, you know, just a basic instruction set. But they're robbing themselves of money by not making it a universal game that runs across multiple platforms. So that's kind of my rant for the night, and that's pretty much about it.